Hi there, I'm Dr. Deborah Arneson, Functional Medicine, Advanced Nutrition Solutions, LLC, if you want to check us out on Amazon. I'm here today to help, and I've been practicing functional medicine, fixing leaky guts and balancing hormones for, like almost 40 years, and the world's gone mad. That's how I see it, and the amount of exposure that we have as human beings to billions of pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, and chemicals leads us down the merry path of leaky gut. So unbeknownst to us, all those foods we think are great for us may very well not be. So I'm not here to be the bearer of bad news and to scare people at all, because we know scaring works. But, more importantly, if you do become nervous about what you're hearing anywhere, what's the resolution? How do you fix it? So the goal is to give you the tools to put in your toolkit to help yourself to remedy your leaky gut, because all of health begins and ends with your gut. So just so you know, one of the reasons we have just a huge rise in numbers for gut problems, intestinal dysbiosis problems, IBS, Crohn's disease, all these different things, is because we have over 1 billion pounds of pesticides that are used in the United States this year alone, and 85 of these pesticides have been completely banned by the other 3 industrialized nations that use the second, third, and fourth greatest number of pesticides in their food chain: China, the European Union, and Brazil. So right now, the U.S. lags greatly behind any other and all other nations in banning pesticides. It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry. And we know that when money's at the crux of making decisions, generally it's not for the better good of most humans, for sure. It's for the better good of the shareholders and the people who own those companies. So right now, the U.S. uses tens of millions of pounds of pesticides annually. Now, pesticides is an umbrella that covers things like insecticides, herbicides, and chemicals, additives, things like that, are in their own category. But the first 3 that I mentioned are covered under the term pesticides. So if we have 1 billion plus pounds of pesticides being used and 85,000 chemicals, and we've got 12% of those pesticides are insecticides that have yet to be tested for human safety, then we've got some issues going on with our guts, because your body has to figure out what to do with these things. And you almost have like a gut memory, and that memory gets slam dunked when it's overexposed to certain pesticides repetitively. No one really knows what the outcome is. All we do know in this culture is that in America, we are the most rapidly growing cancer-rated industrialized nation in the world. So you got to kind of put 2 and 2 together and realize that what we're exposed to, what we're eating inadvertently without knowing what we're eating, is causing big problems for us from an immune perspective. So stay tuned, because next time I'm going to talk about pesticides versus chemicals versus additives and give you some tools to put in your toolkit to stop all this. But in the meanwhile, I would invite you to go look at Advanced Nutrition Solutions, LLC on Amazon. We have descriptions of products that help with leaky gut. And given that I've been doing this for so very long, over 35 years, helping people right disturbed guts, reverse, IBS, and tamp down Crohn's disease, I invite you to look at the products that we've chosen to put up. It's not a whole robust cornucopia that will drive you crazy. Like, what do I do? Each one is described, and it tells you exactly what it's for. So you can find your tools to put in your toolkit. I invite you to do so, and then check back with me, because I'm going to start posting these like 5 days a week, 6 days a week, every week. All right, we've got lots of information to share. Take care till then. Bye.